A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move, the first group of 49 white South Africans has been granted refugee status under a program initiated by the Trump administration, marking a controversial chapter in U.S. South Africa relations. The group departed from Johannesburg's Tambo International Airport on a charter flight destined for Washington, D.C., where they are expected to land later today. This relocation comes after President Trump's February executive order, which accused the South African government of racial discrimination against Afrikaners, a minority group of Dutch descent. The order established a pathway for Afrikaners facing alleged persecution in South Africa to seek refuge in the United States. As the group boarded their flight, they were seen with luggage wrapped in protective cellophane, a precaution against theft, highlighting the concerns many have about their safety. South African authorities confirmed that all passengers underwent a vetting process to ensure they had no outstanding criminal issues. Despite the Trump administration's support for the Afrikaner refugees, the South African government has vehemently denied claims of persecution, labeling them as unfounded and politically motivated. The tensions between the two nations have escalated over the past months, particularly following comments from top Trump advisor Elon Musk, who described the situation in South Africa as a genocide of white people. These statements have been widely discredited, yet they have fueled the narrative that led to the establishment of the refugee program. In response, South Africa's foreign ministry released a statement asserting that the accusations against the government are attempts to undermine its constitutional democracy, emphasizing the nation's efforts to combat discrimination in light of its apartheid history. The South African ambassador to the U.S. was expelled earlier this year after accusing Trump of exploiting white victimhood for political gain, further straining diplomatic relations. The U.S. has also criticized South Africa's stance on Israel, particularly its accusations against the Israeli government regarding actions in Gaza. The 49 refugees represent a small fraction of the estimated 2.7 million Afrikaners in South Africa, where they form part of a diverse society that includes a significant black majority. Many South Africans question the necessity of this refugee program, given that Afrikaners are often viewed as economically privileged and integrated into the fabric of society. As the group arrives in the U.S., they will be greeted by a delegation from the U.S. government, which has pledged support for their resettlement, including assistance with housing and living expenses. This relocation effort is seen as a precursor to a larger plan that may involve more Afrikaners seeking refuge in the U.S. amid ongoing debates about immigration policies under the Trump administration. The situation raises complex questions about race, privilege, and the political narratives surrounding migration. Critics argue that prioritizing white South Africans for refugee status undermines the plight of individuals from countries experiencing severe conflict and humanitarian crises. As the debate continues, the arrival of these refugees marks a pivotal moment in the ongoing discussion about race and immigration in both South Africa and the United States. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.